something special and rare. It's number one versus number two. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Dogs will kick this away to get us going here. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. No running with the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take advantage of an aggressive defense. They're pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, to have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ending off on the draw play. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
bringing pressure. There's contact in the throw. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Pressure is coming. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the back gets the football. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They pick up the 1st on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Murphy. The receiver makes the catch. Makes a move and breaks free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll give it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Hawkins. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. He shreds the tackle. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Takes off in a bootleg. Moves out of the pocket. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Murphy. Looking right. This one caught. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Georgia 10, Oregon 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. They're set up outside the 30 now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense... bite it all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking downfield. It's Murphy. They'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Running through the tackle.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Extra point puts him in front by 1.
That makes the score Oregon 14, Georgia 13.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hale. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over. First and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Stockton. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31. The Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide end. Grab down the middle. It's Wiley. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big gain for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Make the extra point and go up 6. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Murphy. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Oregon. We've got a shootout here.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The defense calling a timeout here, giving this field goal kicker a little something to think about. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. What a kick. It's good from 57. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can.
He's looking deep here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Stockton. The sure hands. It's Humphreys. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
He was brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, And now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They'll run the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? To throw, it's Murphy. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Hands off to the left. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Touchdown, Ducks. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Pass caught in the end zone, a successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the 2nd half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2, push it to a field goal game? Good call by the head coach. I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
Bringing it out, it's Hale. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. 1st First down, looking to throw the football. Looks right, lets it fly. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. It'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here.
Keep going.
Fires it to the left side. Deep shot caught down inside the 20.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. To throw, it's Murphy. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Running back with the football.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
And now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense.
That makes the score Oregon 36, Georgia 33.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. A quick throw to the right. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's brought down out at the 46. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Back to throw. It's Murphy. Grab near the sticks. It's Hughes. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia 33.
Bringing it out, it's Hale. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Take over 1st and 10.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Zips it down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Georgia. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And that first down should clinch this big showdown. The sideline, Kirk, in celebration mode. A massive test early season, and they pass it.
Yeah, they pass it. What a big up.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for a late deep throw. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. So out comes the field goal kicker. If he makes it, this becomes a 1-score game. This is to get it back to a 1-score game. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So they bring on the field goal team trying to make this a 1-score game. This to make it a 1-score game here in the final minute and set up an onside kick. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback will take a knee. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.